It counts it down for you. All right. We are live. Hi, Facebook, for anybody who's out there and remembered that it's 2 hours earlier than normal this time. Got somebody else walking up the sidewalk. By the way, sorry, Facebook, you can't have any of these, but I made fresh ginger molasses cookies.
And they're very good.
And Galen and Mitch have already had some.
Mitch and Galen approved.
By the way, Mitch is back. Yay! All right. I'm going to hand out. I'm going to be a cookie pusher.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you.
And they are vegan.
Hey, darling, how are you?
They are not gluten-free, though. They are so excited to be doing this holiday edition because I cannot tell you how much Galen and myself, I haven't even asked Mitch how much he likes holiday music.
Anyway.
Galen and I will listen to holiday music any time of year. Right?
Begins in the spirit of Christmas all year long.
Yes, yes. And actually, we there's a Christmas album that I introduced Galen to that we will, I'll tell you about that when we get to that song. So, you want to kick us off, Galen? All right.
Better you.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-around boots and a pistol that shoots is a wish, a party in bed. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to get started again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Galen Hunsucker. Shoots us a wish, a party in bed. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to get started again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. It's Christmas once more. Thank you. I love that song. And is it beginning to feel a lot like Christmas here? So out in Facebook land, I don't know what it's like where you are, but here it is about 70 degrees and windy and really humid out, and it does not feel like Christmas at all. So, but we're in the Christmas spirit. All right, let me get my guitar here. Okay, just to feel a little more Christmassy. Oh, all right. So this is one of those Christmas songs that has an opening verse to it that most people don't do, but we here at Sunday Songs love to do those opening verses that have been lost to the ages. The sun is shining grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. There's never been such a day in Beverly Hills, LA. But it's December the 24th, and I am longing to be up north. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Galen, Hunsucker. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your dreams, may they be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. May your dreams, may they be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Thank you. How many of you have ever had a white Christmas? I know, I grew up with them. So,
1989.
oh, they're here.
First year we were married. Yes, 1989. 2.5 feet, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sit wherever you like. Grab a seat right there. Hi, it's so good to see you. And there are fresh made cookies back there. Feel free to pass the plate around for anybody.
We'll probably never see one again, but that was the first.
That was well, and it wasn't
And the last.
Christmas, but I was here for a fairly significant snow because I remember going out to the beach and seeing the snow on the beach. It was so cool because the whole beach is white except for the surf coming in, and I was like, this is the coolest thing. Oh, and a friend of mine went with.
86.
What?
I think that was 86 or 87.
No, because I wasn't here yet. That had to have been in the 2000s.
89 was when we got married. That was the.
No, I
the
know,
big
there was a first one, but then there was a
What year was it, Robert? You're from
No, maybe it was 90, 96.
96.
We had it
Yeah.
at the beach.
But anyway, all right. Well, this sets us up perfectly for our next song because Colby Calais wrote a great song called "Christmas in the Sand." know is a pretty strong pull for me at Christmas time. All right, so funny enough, my mom was able to hear Galen and myself play some holiday gigs here and there, and without fail, the song, if I would say, Mom, is there a Christmas song you want Galen and myself to make sure that we perform? She would say, yes, make sure you do the Grinch.
Oh, yay!
So, for my mom, you're a mean one this time. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Really are a he. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. Nausea, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, nasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that describe you best are as follows, and I quote, stink, stink, stunk. You're a bad one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a wretched Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is in a falling dumpy, overflowing with the most despicable assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable. Mangled up and tangled up now. Nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with the nauseous soup or nose. You're a crooked turkey junkie and you ride a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker, sauerkraut, and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. Oh, that song is a lot of words.
Words quickly.
Yeah, that's a
Impressive.
But you could
fun.
make up a lot.
I know, right? I know. I could just do whatever, and y'all would be like, "Yeah, that's definitely that's what the song is." Yes. All right, so we have to kind of go from the ridiculous to a little heartfelt one that you all know. mistletoe and presents round the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Galen, Hunsucker. Oh, you can plan on me. Please have snow and that mistletoe and presents all around the tree. Christmas Eve it will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. That's a good one. And I believe I've heard lore of that song, that there's actually a tie to that song and the Battleship North Carolina. That the inspiration for that song came because, and I'm pretty sure it's the Battleship North Carolina, when they were during World War II, when they were out at sea, there had Macy's helped through the chaplain on the ship and everything, ended up sending a wish to Macy's that if all of the seamen on the boat were to send money to Macy's, could they pick gifts for their children that could then be sent to their houses so that the kids could get gifts from their fathers for Christmas. And so Macy's was so sort of taken with this that they said, we'll do even one better, and they actually, I think, sent like a cameraman or something somehow, and they actually got to record messages on the ship that were then given to their families. And that from that news story about all of that, the songwriter of I'll Be Home for Christmas was inspired to write that song. I don't know if I just totally made that up, and that's not really true, but it's a good story, and I'm sticking with it.
I believe
So,
it. It's lovely, and in our state, they talk about, have you read Our State magazine? This month,
yeah.
They talk
Oh,
about,
not this month.
yes, and they talk about Thanksgiving on the battleship.
Oh.
And all of that, so it might be in there. I haven't had a chance
Yeah.
to read it,
Oh, neat.
but it's
Yeah.
really
So,
cool.
and what my That's, I mean, that was in the flotilla, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to. But what they would do is they'd make record recordings. That was the way to do it, and then they would
Yeah.
mail them for people.
Yeah.
Wax records back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this next one. Okay, this is what I started to tell you at the beginning. So I introduced Galen to an album called "Christmas with You," and it's by Clint Black. And if you don't know this album, I think it came out in the '90s, maybe. If you don't know this album, like when you get home, get on your Apple Music, your Spotify, whatever it is. And by the way, if you haven't already liked my song that dropped on streaming, make sure you look for Good Trouble and keep pushing that out there. But look for Clint Black's "Christmas with You" album. They're all originals. There's no traditional songs on it. But I honestly have to say, if you said to me you can only listen to one Christmas album, it would be this one. And Galen puts it in his top 10. So it's just such a great album, and I'm really jealous. My sister is going to go see Clint Black in December somewhere, I can't remember where, and I'm assuming he's probably going to do a lot of the songs from that album, and I'm so jealous because it's such a good album. So, but this is probably hands down our favorite song. Yeah, it's really called "Till Santa's Gone," but most everybody calls it "Milk and Cookies." Now only 5 years old, I gotta do just what I'm told. Santa Claus will be dropping in on me. Now is there something you might have missed? I had quite a few things on my list. I hope we can fit it all under that Christmas tree. Now I know what he likes for a late night snack. Years now it's been bringing it back. Milk and cookies. He'll come and go without a sound again. But how in the world does he get in? He got a chimney. I close my eyes and concentrate. I try to sleep, now it's getting late. All night long I lie awake. So Santa's gone, I just can't wait. Is there something he might have missed? I had quite a few things on my list. I hope we can fit it all under that Christmas tree. I sneak a peek down the hall. I gotta check now, I don't recall the milk and cookies. I think I'm sure I got it all. Stockings hung along the wall. It got a chimney. I close my eyes and concentrate. I try to sleep, now it's getting late. All night long I lie awake. Santa's gone, I just can't wait. Just can't wait. Could there be something he might have missed? I had quite a few things on my list. I hope he can fit it all under that Christmas tree. I hope he can fit it all under that Christmas tree. I know he can fit that harmonica under there, and a cowgirl hat, and a guitar, maybe a bicycle. I don't know what he's gonna do with that horse. All right, that's such a fun little song. And that album, by the way, runs the gamut from cute little things like that to like this amazing full orchestra looking for Christmas song that is like, I wish I could figure out how to cover it, just Galen and myself, but it's literally like a full-on orchestra, and it's amazing. So All right. So there's 3 songs left in our set tonight. And the last 3 are all originals, songs that I've written over the years. And one of these days I'm going to do a Christmas album. I just need to get a few more songs written. But the holidays in my family growing up were something that was just so special because, and I'm going to, forgive me, my sisters, if I say anything that you're like, I can't believe she just said that. But my dad was always so busy. He's an incredible businessman, but always just, going like entrepreneurs are. But there was something about Christmas and the holiday times that was so special to him and the memories of Christmas in his growing up that he moved a lot of those traditions forward to us. And so he would just stop and be really present with us and be really available, and the phone didn't ring, and it was a really, really special time. So we would have Christmas with my mom on the last day of school that evening. So, that was like a complete wasted day of school for us. We'd get home, we'd have Christmas with my mom, and then we'd load up the next day and we would head to my dad's and spend Christmas with my dad. So this song in particular, Day Called Christmas, is really talking about that time and real memories for me of that time. And I will say, there's a line I always feel like I need to explain in the very beginning of the song that says, Santa is ready to greet our family. It is not because I think we were so much more special than everybody else. There was actually a Santa that came into our lives in the 80s, and he's about this tall, and he sings, "Here comes Santa, bringing the presents to ya." And so once he was set out, then you're like, oh yeah, it's almost time. So, by the way, if either of my sisters have a picture of that, they can share in the comments on Facebook. But yeah, so that is the Santa I am referring to in this song. When the snow falls, it's quiet. The angels on the tree. And Santa is ready to greet our family. I remember those years when we couldn't sleep and sat up in here, and what did he bring? Then the hour would come, we'd leap from our beds to see the stockings we hung by the chimney with cans were filled to the brim, they were topped with a bear. Then we turned to the tree to see what it held in store. From youngest to oldest, one gift at a time, we opened our treasures, we take our time. As the world slipped away, we cherished the day called Christmas. Over the years, so much has changed. Our family has grown and some moved away. But this time of year, there's one thing I know for sure. We'll all be together round the tree, we'll be laughing and sharing our history. Time will stand still as we add to the memory. From youngest to oldest, one gift at a time, we open our treasures, we take our time. As the world slips away, we cherish the day called Christmas. I need a capo, which means I need to tune, which means, or as Galen likes, we like to call a capo. Yes. So while I'm doing that, Galen, why don't you tell the folks, share, do you have a Christmas memory or
Oh,
favorite?
no, lots of great Christmas memories.
All right, well, we have time for one,
Okay, yeah.
maybe two. Depends on how long it takes me to tune.
No. You know, when I was on the road years ago, we had Christmas and it snowed like crazy. I mean, you know, it's like that bleak winter song, snow on snow on snow on snow. You know, this was Colorado, and we were going, I think, I-20, whatever that is, going up to Colorado Springs, Fort Collins. And man, you couldn't go anywhere. I mean, you're done. I mean, we're done. You know, and so we pull over. And of course, you know, there's no heat, so it's like, what can we burn? I mean, it's like, it's cold, you know? But anyway, we're doing all this stuff, and honest to God, we're sitting in there, and it's like, God damn, oh, it's Santa Canyon, man. I mean, a dude, cowboy, came in a sleigh, and he's like, that's like Santa, man. It's like, they got reindeer and shit. And he said, you got, and what he was a sheriff. And he said, you guys okay? Not really, but you know, but anyway, he was cool, and he said, they're coming along pretty soon, they'll scoop you out, and we go up to the gas station, we up the road, and they'll meet you up there. And so we did, and we had bologna sandwiches. And we liked them. They were very good. Well, there we were just sitting there in an old Greyhound, 67, 68 Greyhound, and sure enough, here he comes. He's like,
Here comes Santa!
Well, back then, you know, not all the, this is the 80s, man, I was young, even I was young. It's like they didn't all have those things they have now, you know, and we out there, and so here he comes, Santa, in a cowboy hat, but nonetheless.
By the way, the guitar is hiding Galen's shirt, but it's a Bob Ross
hero.
Christmas shirt.
Hero.
Is that not awesome?
We couldn't have been wearing no Bob Ross t-shirt in that bus. Blankets. We were men that were very close to each other. It was mighty cool.
Oh, all right. So this one, it's called The Best Part of Christmas. Christmas is so many things. It's shopping and wrapping and trimming the tree. It's presents and puzzles and parties for days. Christmas is so many things. It's chocolate and cookies and cakes by the pound. It's small twinkling lights all over the town. But the best part of Christmas is just being together. Nothing else matters, and for a few precious hours, the world stops in honor of love. We remember the gift that we have in each other, and we're blessed beyond measure. And the best part of Christmas is being together. The best part of Christmas is love. Christmas is so many things. It's singing and stories and snow-covered lanes. It's cards in the mailbox and red candy canes. But the best part of Christmas is just being together. Nothing else matters. For a few precious hours, the world stops in honor of love. We remember the gift that we have in each other, and we're blessed beyond measure. And the best part of Christmas is being together. The best part of Christmas is love. Love that surrounds us and binds us together. Love that sustains us no matter the weather. Love, love, love. And the best part of Christmas is just being together. Nothing else matters, and for a few precious hours, the world stops in honor of love. is love. Thank you. That is truly the best gift, the best part. All right, we've come to our last song. But there are cookies left. If you haven't had a cookie, please hand the plate around. Oh, and I have to tune again because I care.
Yeah, eat the cookies because Mitch and I would hate to eat all of them.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Alan, for passing the plate. Oh, speaking of passing plates, if you would like to give a little Christmas token of, Galen's got his hat out. If you would like to leave a tip for Mitch and Galen, if you are on Facebook, you can look in the comment for today. It's you can use Venmo, and it's at Galen-Hunsucker, at GALEN-HUNSUCKER, and they would much appreciate that. And if you're here, you can use Venmo or cash or whatever you like.
We take it.
Yeah. And the cookies are free. All right.
So good.
So this one, I think I've actually done this one at a Sunday Songs once. So we'll find out the diehards who are like, oh yeah, I was there, I heard this one. It's called Holiday Kind of Day, and it really is any holiday, but it fits into our little holiday genre here. And I actually wrote it on Easter. I was in my house over at 17th and Chestnut when I lived over there, and it was so quiet. Like there were no cars out, nobody moving around, and I was just enjoying this quiet day at home by myself, and just started noodling around and wrote this song. For some people, holidays are not so fun. Some people wish they would never come. Well, I'm not one. 2, 3, when it's a holiday kind of day. It's a holiday kind of day. Get all dressed up, all decked out in style. Remember the magic we knew as a child. It's a holiday kind of day. It's a holiday kind of day. Stay up late, break the rules. Why not? There's no school. Friends will gather all around. So much treasure to be found. Why can't every day be this good? It's a holiday kind of day. It's a holiday kind of day. Our rooms get all dressed up, all decked out in style. Remember the magic we knew as a child. It's a holiday kind of day. It's a holiday kind of day. Too much, lay around, play some games, up and down.